Good day, I'm Theodore Henry, and this is your JIS News for Monday, March 6. Having successfully passed its first review under the precautionary standby arrangement with the IMF, Prime Minister Andrew Holness says government will remain vigilant and committed to maintaining fiscal responsibility. He says the administration will do all that's necessary to bring down the high levels of debt while ensuring that the IMF program remains on track.
Jamaica's development as an independent country means that we have to take responsibility for our fiscal management, with or without the IMF. This, for one, means that the government has to increase its monitoring, intelligence and surveillance over public bodies, for example. We need to be scouting the international and local environment for future threats that may emerge and create fiscal surprises to the government.
The Prime Minister was addressing a press conference on Friday to report on the IMF staff review of the program for the period ending December 31, 2016. Once approved by the IMF Executive Board, the team's positive review means Jamaica will get access to an additional $170 million for fiscal support. This will bring to $574 million the money available to the Bank of Jamaica for drawdown as needed. In the meantime, Finance Minister Audley Shaw says the country's economic performance remains on a positive track.
With growth expected to be around 1.7% for this fiscal year, private sector lending and activities have increased, and our balance of payments is in a healthy position. We are on track to meeting all our fiscal targets for this year.
The Ministry of Agriculture is targeting further increase in banana exports by year end. That drive is being carried out by the Banana Board under the Jamaica Banana Accompanying Measures program, which is jointly funded by government and the European Union. General Manager of the Banana Board, Janet Coney, says exports have been steadily increasing since the resumption in 2011. This is after a 3-year break due to the devastating impact on the sector by Hurricane Gustav in 2008.
The increase in export between last year, between 2015 and 2016, was 30%. So it's not that we are not doing well. Jamaica Banana Accompanying Measures support. Our aim is to increase the overall production by 30% over 2011. And in last year, we actually did 26%. So we are well on our way.
Mrs. Coney says Jamaica's ability to capitalize on and fulfill the growing overseas demand for banana is largely dependent on local suppliers and producers attaining Global Good Agricultural Practices (GAP) certification.
We are actually preparing farmers through the Banana Export Expansion Program for Global GAP certification. Global GAP certification is necessary for export in the global market, even though we are exporting now to good niche markets. But we can export wider markets if we are certified.
Government has upgraded the Kingston facility responsible for assessing special needs children. After work costing $86 million, the Early Stimulation Program ESP Assessment Center on Hanover Street now has a multi-purpose complex and provides more services to the children. Funding was provided by the Inter-American Development Bank, and the upgraded facility was officially handed over on Friday.
This modern center represents and provides a new lease on life for children with disabilities whose well-being and welfare will be further enhanced.
The Early Stimulation Program caters to the developmental needs of children with disabilities up to 6 years. It presently serves a population of more than 1,500 across the island with early stimulation and interventions. The Labour and Social Security Minister says clients of the program will be obtaining expanded professional and intervention services as there will be improved administration of a range of home-based visits, parenting workshops, and counseling. She says more resources will also be allocated to other agencies serving children with special needs. Minister of Science, Energy and Technology, Dr. Andrew Wheatley, is to open the second Central American and Caribbean Renewable Energy Congress, RECAM 2017, in Panama tomorrow. Dr. Wheatley, who left the island on the weekend, will deliver the keynote ministerial opening address. The Congress, which runs from March 7 to 9, will serve as a networking opportunity for policymakers and the over 350 senior renewable energy executives in the Central American and Caribbean region. It will also place emphasis on green energy sector best practices, national policies, and case studies in the field. Dr. Wheatley says RECAM 2017 is an opportunity for Jamaica to gain further insight on the green energy landscape and the market opportunities available. Tuesday, the first day of the Congress, is also Caribbean Focus Day, where success stories from Cuba, Aruba, and Jamaica will take the spotlight. And finally, Minister of Culture, Gender, Entertainment and Sport, Olivia Grange, is praising the legacy of roots singer Eddie Fitzroy, who died on the weekend. While offering condolences to his family, friends, and fans everywhere, Minister Grange says his passing represents a significant loss. In a statement, the minister asserts that in an entertainment industry where there's a lot of sameness, Eddie Fitzroy was and will continue to be a standout. Whether he was singing about the strength and beauty of his Princess Black or warning young people against the life of crime and the reality of prison life, she says there was no mistaking his distinctive singing. Minister Grange adds that he was a Jamaican original and will be missed. And that's it for JIS News Today. I'm Theodore Henry. Thanks for watching.